I'm here in my space, The Evolving Woman, sharing with you the current truth that I'm walking in. And I believe by doing this, it will help those who have also had questions about who am I, why am I here, and where are we going. So let's talk about the true essence of what the human being is. You may have been defined by biology, which we learn in school. Most of us have been defined by the religions. I don't know which yours is, but mine is Christianity. But do you know that the truth of all humanity is we have three unique things from which we flow: spirit, soul, and body. That's how you function to fully express, and that's what connects you to life force, God, energy, whatever you call it. But you are a unique expression of this source. So I want to talk about the divine DNA, or decoding your divine DNA. Like I've shared, I've come from a Christian family to a saved aspect of me. Now I'm in that space of freedom of expression to find me, to uniquely fit into the world as a unique light which is expressing itself from an understanding that it is divine. Now, many people find it hard, especially if you were raised in a religious Christian mindset like I was. They find it hard to say that I am the divine. So recently I used to tell people I'm God, I create my reality. I realized I shocked many. Like I said, I'm not here to shock you, but I want you to decode your divine essence. In school, we are taught that we are matter, body, blood, pumping, lungs, toenails, hair, skin. But the truth of it is you are first a spirit being. The uniqueness of your spirit is channeled through a soul, so you're a unique vessel, and then you outpress as the body. So our true living is supposed to be drawing its understanding and self-expression from the spiritual aspect. And when I talk about spirituality, it has nothing to do with going to a church or a mosque or wherever you pray from. It has to do with going within yourself and knowing that, number one, I am the tap who turns on the life force that creates and gives me a life experience according to how I understand and identify myself. So if you've been identifying yourself as a worm, worthless, and that it's something outside of you, I'm talking from my experience, so for me it's Jesus Christ they've been throwing in my face, that I need a savior to come and save me, and still now I question from what, but we're not going down that road. Then you cannot have an individualized self-identity from your DNA code. The spirit being that you are holds an idea and belief of who they can be. Start from the idea that you are present, you are probability, you are possibility, you are limitless to do either good or bad. And I think it's mentioned in the Bible. We shall talk about that later. Like I said, we're not killing the Bible, we're getting the truth so that we define and decode our divine DNA. So when you look at life from the aspect that, number one, I create my reality from what I understand about myself, what I believe and feel about myself, what I act upon, you will quickly start flowing from your divine DNA and not the other way around. Life is supposed to be lived from the spirit through your soul, which individually reflects the light to manifest in the actions you take and what your body takes on. If you ask me, your body is just a vehicle. It's like a computer out shell. If you do not get the hard drive, or we call it the iOS, internal operating system, which is your spirit, uniquely aligned with who you are, then you're going to show up like, what conformity of society says. So this journey of truth, like I said, is a journey of first going inside to understand who the real you is, to outpress. So to deliver and live from the divine presence of who you are, which church calls the God presence, go within. The kingdom, we're told, is within you. They say, lo, it's here, lo, it's there. No, it's within you. And that's what Jesus teaches, because that's where I was schooled from. Jesus was actually telling humanity, and by the way, he's not the only one. There are others who have come, but we've made religions of them. There are so many ascended masters. Your journey is to ascend, find out that you are the divine, and then school the divine and outly and uniquely express it in whatever you do. I dare you today, find some time and sit down. In fact, the mirror is the best, the mirror expression. Look at yourself in the mirror until you feel you cannot see your physical body. Just try it out. It's a mirror experience. You look at it and keep telling yourself, I am the divine. I am the divine. I create my reality from whom I think and believe myself to be. Before you know it, the facade you've looked at as the body, as you, will cease to exist, and you will feel an excitement inside of you and a confidence. And once you lock into your divine presence, you will always create from the understanding that every time I wake up or every time I speak or move, I'm speaking from the awareness that I'll either create a good experience or a bad experience. So in short, the real you is a spirit with a soul outpressing in the body. But we've been schooled that we are a body that has a soul and needs a spirit outside called God. So we are decoding the divine DNA today. Go to that place when you're aware that you are a spark of this source spirit, and simply individualize through your soul to outpress. When you get into that frequency, you will take charge of who you are, why you're here, where you're going, and you will outpress without fear.